It was 2023 when I found myself asking, God, why did you create me? I'll give you more of that story later, but it's a very intentional question and it's very different than God, what did you create me to do? Or God, what is my purpose? I know. In today's society, we are conditioned to chase after purpose like there is no tomorrow. But I'm here to tell you that your purpose is not something that you find or discover. Your purpose has been established since the beginning of time. Now, your assignment, that's something different. But this is a very specific question that really helped me anchor my identity in the Lord. And it helps me to be consistent in my assignment and in my calling. God, why did you create me? Allows me to point my attention back to God. It takes me out of a posture of striving and it places me in a space of belonging. It allows me to set my affections on God and what is grieving his heart and what he needs and desires to do through me. Here is a little bit of the practical steps that I went through in learning how to steward something so spiritual and so sensitive as identity. I call it the identity alignment system. The first thing I needed to do was understand creation. I know that a lot of times in these types of situations, we start with ourselves, but in order for me to understand why God created me, I needed to understand why he even created the earth. Once I understood that, then I could begin to understand what was my place within that creation. Then I needed to understand, what am I responsible for? I understand creation. I understand my function within creation. Now, what is actually my responsibility to steward? See, some of y'all problem is that y'all are taking on responsibility for things that God did not design you to take responsibility for. Now, this is the hardest one. But I had to choose whether I was going to allow my life to be governed by God or comfort. Whew, that sounds a whole lot easier said than done. Now, the last and final step, now this is the step that everybody wants to start with, and that is figuring out your assignment, allowing the Lord to give you revelation about what your assignment is in due season. Everybody wants to know what their assignment is. Everybody wants to know what their purpose is, but God does not reveal assignments until we are truly anchored